Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Vicky. How are you today? Ready to get painty? Because I sure am. That's for sure. Good morning, Julie. How are you? If you are brand new here, if you would like and follow Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that. And then if you would ask to join our private Facebook group, Let's Get Artsy with Corbiere-Scott, you'll be so happy because it's the greatest group of creatives you've ever hung out with. And today we're going to be painting on my Brandy art printable, and that all of my art printables and all of my artsy classes are available at Corbiere-ScottDesigns.com. Good morning, Keels. Good morning, Aunt Mer. Oh, sorry you have sick friends. That stinks. Well, I told you guys I would keep you posted about our Sophie girl, and the news is not what we had hoped for. She, the neurologist thought that it was a disc that she could repair, and so we took her in for an MRI on Tuesday, and the results were not what we had hoped for. Instead of it being a disc issue, they found a giant tumor in our girl. And so the doctor recommended that we just bring her home and just love on her big for the next couple days. And then when it's time, there are vets that will come to your home and have her go to sleep, and so she will pass over that rainbow bridge while she's at home. So that's what that's our plan. Anyway, so today I am just really working hard to just not be super sad. And so the thing that helps me the most is to hang out with you guys and to just paint. So that's what I'm planning to do. That's so funny. Aunt Mer, Keely did say, when are your mom and Aunt Mer coming online again? Hi, Lynn. Are you still in Iowa? So I'm going to paint on the Brandy art printable. I just love the trees in this. It's just so festive. And so I got my, yeah, it stinks. It stinks so bad. But, she is happy to be home. I'm telling you, when we walked in the door, she was so happy to just be at her house. Do you know what I mean? Did you? That's right, Keely. Ugh. It's just the worst, isn't it? And it's a horrible decision to make. But you don't want them to suffer anymore either. Ugh. It's just the worst. It's just the worst, worst, worst. So I'm glad that there are people that will come to our home and handle that situation for us, and that she gets to be with her brother a little longer, and she gets to be with us a little longer. And anyway, we just think that's probably the best thing. So let's see. I I'm just, you know what? I got my Hydra colors out because I haven't played with these in forever and a day. And I have all these beautiful colors. So these are all handmade watercolors, and they're all shimmery or glittery. They kind of go back and forth. Like some are more glittery than shimmery. But the one thing that I will tell you, just like regular watercolors, the more that you get some water on there in the beginning, and then let that just soak at the top for a while, right? Let it just kind of soak and work in. And then once you pick a color that you want to start with, work that water into the top of the pan of color, right? So do you see how, like, I'm just tapping, working it in. And now it will go, the application will be so much smoother. And with glimmery kinds of watercolors, I suggest, like, seriously, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of letting that water soak in. Like, you really just want to give it a good chance to kind of get everything going. Because if you don't, then the paint will kind of separate. And then you're never going to get the full effect of the coolness of these paints. Right? So I am just going to start filling things in. And I just keep adding water. Keep adding water, keep adding water. So these paints that I'm using today are called Hydra colors, and she has an Etsy shop where she see how it's starting to separate right there? It's because it's not all, I added more water, but I didn't kind of mix it in. So let's go over that. I just love this shimmery paint because it kind of moves around a lot while you're applying it. Let me see if I can show you. There, do you see how it moves? Is that there? Can you see how that, oh my gosh, it's just magic. And it's a good thing to kind of work out some of your feelings, you know? So I don't know what color I'm going to do these every other, I don't know. Every other stripe of the Christmas tree. But for right now, let's just do this pretty green. I just love it. And all of the cool thing about Hydra colors, when you get it, and most handmade watercolors will do this, they will write the name of the color on the side of the pan. And oftentimes they come with a magnet on the bottom. Hydrocolor, I know for sure does. And so when you're putting it in a palette like this, it will stay right where it's supposed to be, you know? I know this color is so pretty, I'm telling you. I think I want to use it on these trees too. I think that will be super pretty. And when is a better time to use something shiny? Tessa's the one so Tessa came over to say hello, goodbye to Sophie, and we were talking about our Hydra colors and that we really need to be using them. And when's a better time to have sparkle than Christmas? So, see, that one's not as, the color isn't as worked, the water isn't as worked into the color. So when I'm doing that, I'm kind of almost like digging my brushes, my bristles, but like really gently into the color so that the water really gets a chance to work in there. And I just keep dipping my brush in water and then coming over and doing the same over and over and over. Because this one, that's not as pretty. Like we might need to do a second coat. Now let's just paint these. And another cool thing about Hydra colors is that she and most handmade watercolors, they will fill your pan so it has like a pillow on top. So you get so much paint. They're spendy, but oh my gosh, the color is so pretty and just completely different than anything else. I mean, there are handmade watercolors that are not all shimmery. There are certainly some that are flat. And you know what? This crazy thing is, I'm not really like a shimmery, glittery. That's not usually my jam, but these were so pretty. Ooh, and another cool thing is that one of their binders smells like cloves. So I don't know if it is actual clove oil. It might be, but they smell so good. I told you, and I just love to watch that glittery color just kind of move around on my substrate. So Aunt Mer, were you hit by that big storm? Keely, were you hit by that big storm? We saw it this morning. Oh my gosh. I already talked to my mom and dad and they have electricity, but I noticed that a lot of my cousins on Facebook said that they do not. And so, I was glad to see that my parents do. Not glad to see that my cousins don't, but I had gotten my parents last year, maybe the year before. Yeah, that's what Mom said, that it's super windy there too. I had gotten them these light bulbs from Amazon that are rechargeable. I had seen it on CBS Sunday Morning, actually. And so you plug the light bulb in, and it holds electricity within it. And so, and you charge it just by having it in the socket, right? And then when the electricity goes out, you can just take it off, and there's like a little hook on it, and so you can just hang it anywhere so they'll have light. I also got them a crank radio, so they're able to. They're so cool. They're so cool, Aunt Mar. I'll send Christopher the information if you want. Christopher is my cousin, who is one of the funniest guys you'll ever meet. He makes me laugh so hard. Okay, so Michelle, these paints are called Hydra colors, and they are a handmade watercolor, and they are, it's a small business, just like me. She, see, it's starting to, you know what it is? It's because my paper's bending, I think. She has an Etsy shop called Hydra Color. How do you spell that? Keely? Hydra? Hydra color. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Hydra color. There you go. Yes, exactly. So she has an Etsy shop, and her, oh my gosh, her colors are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And they smell like cloves. I was just telling everyone. You know what? Let's dry this and see where we're going. See, because these dried okay. They might need a second coat just for me to feel better. But do you see how this is, as it's as the paper's kind of, oh, you guys can't see that. As the paper's kind of buckling a little bit, the color is sinking to the lowest point, and so we need to, like, there is like a little bit of play that kind of goes on here. You do have to work with it a little bit. Hi, Catherine. Good morning. So I think these are going to take a couple of coats. Oh, so some good news amongst my icky news. I have a stamp that's going to be debuting with Unity this morning, or today. I don't know exactly what time. And it is the snowflake slimline that I drew for Aunt Chris with a new sentiment. A new sentiment that says, I heart you so much. Yeah, this one is, because this paint didn't, letting the water sit, what a difference between here, do you see it? And here. Like, this is quite separaty. So that's how we're gonna need to go back over that with a second coat. But that's okay. I work out lots of my feelings while I paint. I know, I'm so excited, Keely. Thank you very much. I have lots of new things coming down the pike with Unity in the new year. Super excited about that. Hey, Aunt Mer, can you check something for me? Does Kristen's store carry Northern nail polish? That Michigan-made nail polish? Because I've bought some, but I would love to give money to my cousin, that's for sure, and her small business. So my cousin Aaron's wife, Kristen, is an owner in a small little boutique shop, and I will find out all the details and put them on my website, or put them on my here on my Facebook page. They sell all kinds of cool Midwesty, Michigan-y stuff. I just got some soap from a place called Darn it. I shouldn't have even brought it up because I don't have the name of the place right in front of me. But with every purchase, they sent, how cool is this? Buy nearby, I did, with a Michigan. Come on, how cute is that? Hey, Pat, how are you? That's another cousin, you guys. Good morning. Well, it's not more. Is it morning still in Michigan? I think so. So do you see the difference? Can you see the difference in here where the water was able to soak into that paint for kind of a long time and really start to activate all the coolness. And this one where it's starting to kind of separate a little bit. So let's dry this again. And it's also because the paper is buckling a little bit. Northern Nail Polish. I believe that's the name. And I think that they carry it, but now I don't remember. But if I was going to buy some more, I would certainly want to buy it from Wildflower Grace. So Wildflower Grace is on Facebook, and they post all the time. They carry all kinds of different items. Lots of cool like lake things and lots of cool, like they have some clothing and they have lots of gifty things, really unusual gift ideas. I love that. See how separated it is here? That's what happens when you don't let it, let the water really activate. So I'll be certainly doing a second coat there. I have lots of wet puddles of paint here. But it's gonna be so pretty. Just shimmery and shiny and gorgeous. Oh, that's good to know, Aunt Mer. Made in Michigan or the USA? I love that. I love that. And lots of small makers, which I think is lovely. You know? I love that. This green is so pretty, you guys. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do with all of this stuff. Like this, I think I need to do all different colored baubles on there, and the same here. This, I don't know. This one I think I'm going to do, oh, that's so cool, Aunt Mer. I love that Uncle Tom's stuff is in there. That's so cool. Maybe I can talk to her about making some stickers or something. Yeah, don't you like, I love Kath, don't you love supporting those places that are, number one, that carry small makers' goods and that are locally made. I love that. Okay, so this is, let's go over this. Again. Let's try up here. Yeah, I just love, yes, because our stamps, my Unity stamps are made in the United States, and my state stamps that I make for local stores, those are all made in the United States too. I love that. Yeah, I have 3 packages to send today. I know, I'm horribly late. But you know, my family knows me. They know I love them and that I think about them all the time. But postage has gone up so tremendously. Like, it's just crazy, isn't it? Hi, Kelly. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so because I did the second coat, I'm wondering if I should dry it before it has a chance to move a little bit. Good morning, Diana. How is it things in Florida this morning? Merry Christmas to you too, Kelly. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well. I am. So I am painting on my Brandy art printable today. And with Hydra color, handmade watercolors. They're so pretty. We is it hot there? See, we are cooling down. We are starting to cool down. I think we're like mid 60s, which I know my family in Michigan are like, yeah, whatever. But it is cooler than it was because we were kind of hot way late this year. All right. That seems to be doing a bit better. Except look at, I can still really, do you see the separate? How much it separated here? I don't know if you could, there you go. You can see all the white. So that's the thing you have to really work on with shimmery colors, any shimmery colors. Isn't that crazy? I know, Michelle. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna do like a third. 82. Oh, that's right. That's right. His family is from Michigan, aren't they? You know what's so crazy? We haven't gotten freezing yet because I have been watching. So remember in the summertime I grew all of those zinnias? You guys, some just started popping up again. So I don't know if they were like seeds that just kind of fell into the dirt in the pot. I don't know, but I just want to keep them going because I would love to have like one last set of zinnias to make little bouquets with. Let's see. And sadly, because of all this Sophie stuff, like we have our tree up, but there's nothing on it. No lights, no ornaments, no nothing. I mean, we'll get there, but yikes. Oh, that's crazy, Keely. That's when people get really bad colds. When it goes from such extremes, you know? Okay. Well, I know that I'm having to put the second coat on here, but seriously, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this green. It's so bright and cheerful and very Christmassy. And it's making me want to paint way more things with these Hydra colors. Oh, that's so cool, Kath. Oh, I have a little artificial tree. And you know what? I got a wreath at Costco. And you know, Costco, if you see it and you like it, you need to buy it right away. But here's the dilemma. I live in Arizona, so it's pretty dried out. It's on my front door, but it's pretty dried out. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we dry this. Maybe if I turn that sideways, you guys, you can see what I'm painting better. I think this might be the key to drying in between, like every so often. I think that might help. I haven't wrapped one present. I sent out some Christmas cards the other day. I will send out more today. Pretty. Oh my gosh, I was going to share with you. So I got these two cards. Look at this beauty. So I got this card from one of my design team members, Donna. And here, tell me how cool this is. There's so many cool things going on here. Number one, this is from the Carmen Art Printable. And she has fussy cut this piece and popped it up. See? Can you see that? Let's see. And then she painted this piece and adhered it to a piece of this minty colored cardstock and then embossed the whole thing and then die cut. So much texture. I'm telling you, you guys, I can't tell you how many times I've just touched it and rubbed it. And it's so pretty. And shimmer on top. So pretty. And it's down on a piece of foily acetate underneath. So beautiful, isn't it? So beautiful. It is so crazy to get cards in the mail of my artwork. It's the coolest feeling in the world. Okay, I got that one from Donna, and I got this one from another design team member, Deborah, Right Brain Art. And look at this. So this has lots of shimmer on it. There's shimmer in the background, like kind of glittery. It's on a mat that is silver shimmer. And then the tree, this is stamped and embossed. And then there's some, I don't know if there's like glitter in that purple embossing powder. It's kind of looking like that. And then the tree is painted. And then look at, there's shimmer in some of these baubles and in that stripe right there. Oh, so pretty. I got one from Tessa too, and I think I already hung it up, so I will bring it down next week when I'm sharing, like on Tuesdays. Let's get our pop and paint party. Let's see. Everybody take a drink. Good gravy. I haven't said that yet. And where are we in time? We're at 34 minutes. Okay, so this is looking better, but let's work that, take a little minute to work that water into that paint, and then let's come over here. There we go. And as I turn it, that's when I'm starting to see like areas that need just a little help. That maybe because the shimmer, you know, looks different from every angle. Okay, let's try that. It looks like I might need to, like once it's dry, I might need to break the fibers a little bit so it's not, you know, so it lays flatter. And then that might help it with the application of the shimmery paint. Oh, don't you no, I have this red that's really glittery that I totally want to do in the center in these hearts. They are yeah, I think that's, so remember, while it's warm, take that minute to, ooh, sorry, that's probably loud for you guys. Okay, but now I can start, I'm starting to see these where it needs a second coat too. So let's put some more water in there. Get our brush going in there. So is anybody else working on some Christmas cards? I won't send as many this year, but I will send some. That's for sure. I'm trying to, yeah, me too, Keels. I mean, I still have some that I'll work on during next week's pop-in paint party. Like elements that I have painted already, but these are, oh my gosh, this green is so beautiful. Diana, your photography is gorgeous. So proud of you. Diana has just started a small photography business and she's doing tremendously. A little bit more water. Get that first coat down here. I mean, these colors are so rich and vibrant. They, so she's on Instagram as, are you the photo lady, Diana? So she's been doing lots of family portraiture, children's portraiture. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Diana and I have known each other for a very long time. The portrait lady. Yeah, so put a link there, Diana, so people can click it and see your stuff. And she makes and sells cards. Sometimes with my art printables. I love that. I love when small businesses support other small businesses. You know? Especially small women-owned businesses. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Now I'll work on these. This one could use a little more color. Because I really want that shimmer to be like a big impact. So next Tuesday, for sure, I will be doing more assembly, more card assembly, with some painted pieces. All right. See, that piece is popping up right there. I can see where the light spot is going to be. It's a little extra work, but I think it's worth it. That's funny, Diana. Oh, soak those moments up. They go so fast. Faster than you'll ever know. All right, let's see if I turn it this way. Try and dry a little bit more. This is needing a lot more help down here. This is looking better up here. That second coat, I think, is helping. And flattening it out in between coats. That's helping too. Oh my gosh, when the heat is on here, I can really smell the cloves. You know what? This one, I'm wondering if I should do. Remember I said, so I really want to do ruby slippers in the hearts. So now I'm thinking maybe ruby slippers will be pretty there too, like big swaths of Christmas red and green, you know? I think that will be super pretty. Be in Bible journaling this weekend. I hope so. I hope so. But I completely understand if you're unable to attend. This is such a busy time of year. Someone suggested that I should take the month of December off. But I don't know. I mean, December is just always crazy, isn't it? Okay, I think this is still wet down here. Yep, it's still wet. I wonder if I, up here I did smaller segments and then I dried it, smaller segments, and then I dried it. I'm wondering if I should do that here too. Oh my gosh, that green is so pretty. So remember I told you guys a long time ago that I come from this long line of makers? That is the dang truth. I'm just going to tell you. My Uncle Tom likes to work with wood. My Aunt Mary is like a talented, well, Aunt Mer, sorry, not Aunt Mary. And she got that name from me when I was little. She's a talented seamstress and quilter, and her quilts are always unusual and really artistic. And I'm telling you, I'm so happy to have come from the family that I have. That is for sure. Hey, Vicky, you're back. So did you deliver your food? That's so kind. Because when you're sick, you don't care if you eat or not. It's just so nice when someone brings you something, doesn't it? I was telling someone about, it was my Aunt Dee, my mom's other sister, that when my brother passed, when she brought food, it was such a godsend, because really, I swear, I didn't care if we ate or not. You just don't care. And it was perfect. It was just perfect. I wanted to get this dry enough that I could put that red on here so you could see how pretty it is. It's so pretty. I actually broke out some slippers this morning. Okay, you gotta see this red. It's so pretty. Okay, so remember, we're gonna just keep working that water into the paint. Look at this red. Shut up. It's so pretty. Look at that. You guys, it's so pretty. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's colder here. Crazy. Isn't that red is just so pretty. Hey, Denise. Was that your beautiful grandson I saw on Instagram? So dang cute. Yeah, it's crazy. I know this red is so pretty, isn't it? It's so shimmery and quite glittery. But think about that water has been soaking in that color for like 45, almost 50 minutes. See the difference when the water soaks in for so long. And I'm painting small areas. That too is making a difference. I did watch a cute Christmas movie on Netflix called Single All the Way. And Tessa and I were laughing about it last night because I told her, I recommended it to her, and she watched it and liked it too. And then I said, I go, last year I wanted to get a white Christmas tree and have like, what do I want to say? White Christmas tree and have rainbow ornaments on the way down. Because I had seen somebody else had done that online. And then in the movie, the family tells the mom that she needs to get rid of her her white Christmas tree. So Tessa and I both well, maybe we won't get a white Christmas tree. The family wanted a real Christmas tree. I overshot it right there. Dang it. This is so pretty, I can't even tell you. So, just gorgeous and shimmery. I mean, I've got lots of touch-up work to do, but it'll be worth it because this card is just going to be stunning. So pretty. And this color is just, it's so beautiful. Are any of you watching Yellowstone? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Keely, I've totally started to watch Aerial America. It's on the Smithsonian channel, by the way, if anyone else would like to watch it. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's so good. I shared it with Joni the other day too, because she's from Billings, Montana. Crazy. And so we watched Montana. Oh my gosh. And she was just in awe of it all and missing her home state. That's for sure. Need to work that a little bit better. There we go. Better coverage. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So how many states have you watched? And it looks like they did national parks too. You guys, I wish you could see this in real life. I will be sending it to one of you. Send me a Christmas card and I'll send you a Christmas card. Send me a Christmas card with my art. I would love to see what you do. Oh, time for a drink. Dry throat. Ooh, New Hampshire. I bet that's beautiful. Washington State too. I mean, that's just it. I think every place has its beauty, right? Every place. I just love that there are shows like that that showcase it, you know? Oh, 5 minutes. Well, the green still has a little bit of work to go, but I couldn't stop. I just had to show you the red. I promise I'll clean it all up by the end. Hey, Maureen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Thank you all for helping me through this hard day. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, you guys. But do you see can you see there you go. The light areas that need a little help. But that will come. It'll come. Just break those fibers so things lay a little flatter. And then let's break them on this side. That's probably really annoying, isn't it? That noise. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Sorry. So yeah, like I said, I will work on this green and this green, and then I think I'm going to do red, 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 red right there. And then this, I'm thinking I do all different color baubles back there. What do you think? That's what I'm kind of feeling like. And then this, I don't know just yet. I don't know. Let's work on this green down here. So if anybody gets the Smithsonian channel, be sure to check that out. Ariel America. I just love the Smithsonian channel. They always have interesting programming. Unusual things. And that's kind of what I like to watch. That's why I watch lots of PBS and lots of British programming. I just want to watch something unusual. Not that I don't watch network TV. Some I do. I just like things that are a little bit interesting. A little bit unusual, I should say, not interesting. Because, you know, interesting is in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? But I do like to learn stuff. Sometimes I just like to escape. Sometimes I like to learn stuff. Know what I mean? Let's see. A little bit more green in there. Okay, well, I think it's almost time to say goodbye. So remember that Saturday is Let's Get Artsy with Our Bible, and we are going to do O Little Town of Bethlehem, which, oh my gosh, it's so dang cute. I can't wait to share it with you on Saturday. And on Sunday, in Inspire Your Heart with Art, we're going to be making a zine, which is, oh my gosh, they are just taking the nation by storm, taking the world by storm. And so we will be creating our own zine, which is a little magazine that we fill with your own artwork. And so, I know, Maureen, me too. I am just digging them. I am digging them. And these are all from my friend Elena, who has Hydra colors. So, anyway, if you're looking for a little escape this weekend, registration is still open for both Let's Get Artsy with Our Bibles December 2021 and Inspire Your Heart with Art 4. So be sure to check them out. Inspire Your Heart with Art 4 is a 3-month-long class, but you get access to all 3 months. Zine, Z-I-N-E. It is art. It is art where we create our own little magazine. So look it up today and then you'll see what we're going to make on. You'll see like a version of what we're going to do on Sunday. So bring all of those handmade papers on Sunday and we will have ourselves a time. As always, Z-I-N-E, zine. Okay, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Thank you for your support today. It means the world to me. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much. I just love our community. It just fills my heart daily. So I will see you hopefully Saturday and Sunday. And starting in next week, we will have pop-in paint parties again on Tuesday and Thursday. I adore you all. Bye.